and welcome to AAFT 24/7, where we get you all sort of news from India and across the world. This is Abhilasha Sharma. Let's have a quick look at the headlines. The Supreme Court decides to ban the two-finger test on rape victims, also calls the test a patriarchal medical practice. Meta becomes the reason for 11,000 skill layoffs through the Silicon Valley downturn. 6.3 magnitude earthquake hits Nepal, at least 6 killed and many injured, including strong tremors felt across North India. India vs England T20 World Cup 2022, Hales and Butler hammer India at Adelaide by 10 wickets. Now the news in detail. On October 31, Supreme Court declared a ban on rape and sexual assault. Let's take you straight away to our correspondent Ayushi for more.
The Supreme Court on October 31st criticized the two-finger test that continued to be carried out on survivors of sexual violence to determine whether they are habituated to sexual intercourse, and the doctors who would conduct such examination will be considered guilty of misconduct. The judges called it invasive and unscientific, and that it re-victimizes and re-traumatizes the survivor. World Health Organization posted that there is no such examination which can prove that a girl or a woman has had physical intimacy. The test is performed by inserting fingers into the genitals. It must never be carried out. With video journalist Agrim Budakoti, I Ayushi Verma for AAFT 24/7 Noida.
Meta said it has laid off 11,000 employees, a little over a tenth of its global workforce, on Wednesday, making it the second major announcement of job cuts by a global social media company after Twitter let go of nearly half its workforce last week. Over to our correspondent Lakshya for sharing further details.
As you said, Abhilasha, the CEO of Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, has laid off 11,000 jobs in this week. The jobs that have been lost are said to be 13% of the total workforce of the company. The Silicon Valley has been struck hard by the downfall in the digital advertising and marketing sector. Facebook has also issued a hiring freeze till the first quarter of 2023, which has affected the company and the Silicon Valley crisis a lot. The company stated a $1.2 trillion market cap at the end of last year, which is said to be down by 75% as of the current states. It is a tough time for the companies at Silicon Valley. They are striving through a harsh time. With video journalist Ankit Roy, I Lakshya Singla for AAFT 24/7 Noida.
Strong tremors were felt across North India in the small hours of Wednesday, November 9, after a 6.3 magnitude earthquake struck the Himalayan region near Pithoragarh in Uttarakhand, along the Nepal border. At least 6 casualties have been reported in the incident. Connecting straight away to our correspondent Divyansh for more details.
A shockwave shocks national capital. There was an earthquake on the 9th November which was major 5.6 on the Richter scale. It was around 1:57 am when people felt that impact. Many experts say that it has a hard impact on the surroundings. The origin was from Nepal, which is 90 km away from the southeast of Pithoragarh in Uttarakhand. Many people also felt that impact in the national capital and NCR region. That was Delhi, Gurgaon, Ghaziabad and Greater Noida too. To get the more information, stay connected with us. With camera person Ronit Kumar, this is me Divyansh Kumar signing off AAFT 24/7 Noida.
Alex Hales and Captain Joss Butler shone in an unbroken opening partnership as a ruthless England defeated India by 10 wickets at Adelaide Oval on Thursday to storm into the 2020 World Cup final. England, who won the 50-over World Cup on home soil in 2019, can now become the first team to hold both global trophies in white ball cricket when they meet Pakistan in Sunday's final at Melbourne Cricket Ground. For further more details, let's connect to our correspondent Nishant.
The second semi-final of this year's T20 World Cup, played between India and England, resulted in an historic England win over India by 10 wickets with still 24 balls left. England thrashed India in a game which was anticipated to be a thriller, knocking them out of the World Cup semi-finals. England won the toss and decided to bowl first, predicting that it would be easier to chase on those pitch conditions. Indian openers Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul stepped on the pitch, hoping to put on a big total and give them something to hold on to. But yet again, KL Rahul disappointed in another big game by losing his wicket early on in the game. Rohit Sharma, on the other hand, also disappointed as the Indian captain was unable to find his form yet again. Virat Kohli, on the other hand, kept the score sheet running while wickets kept falling on the other hand. Hardik Pandya's 63 runs of 33 balls as well as Virat Kohli's half century helped India to put on a total of 168 runs, which was a respectable total, but obviously not enough. The England fans wanted their middle order to find some form before the match, but obviously that wasn't required as their openers Joss Butler and Alex Hales single-handedly won the match for England in just 16 overs in what was a dreadful performance by the Indian bowlers. Now England meet Pakistan in the final match of the tournament, which will be played in the Melbourne Cricket Ground on the 13th of November. Now it's just a matter of time when we know who's going to be crowned the T20 World Cup champions of 2022. With camera person Martin Deka, I am Nishant Pandey, AAFT 24/7, Noida.
Bollywood's most favorite couple welcomed their baby girl at Krishna Raj Bungalow in Mumbai. Taking you straight away to our correspondent Khushi for more.
Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor welcomed their newborn baby girl. She was discharged from the hospital on Thursday morning and was pictured making her way out of the hospital along with her husband Ranbir Kapoor. Soon after the birth of the child, she announced on her official Instagram account post that we are bursting out with love, blessed and obsessed parents. It is an overwhelming feeling for all the fans who directed their attention towards their new family member, and along with this, all the celebrities congratulated them for their new journey. Ranbir's mom, Neetu Kapoor, was also captured leaving the hospital and welcomed her granddaughter with warm heart to their home. With video journalist Agrim Buddha Koti, I Khushi Indauria for AAFT 24/7 Noida.
That's all for the bulletin. Stay tuned and keep watching AAFT 24/7.